The April 2026 Visa Bulletin is here, and it is one of the biggest updates we have seen in a very long time. EB2 has gone current for most of the world. India's EB2 dates just jumped forward by over 300 days. And for the sixth straight month, USCIS is allowing people to use the dates for filing chart. If you are waiting for your green card or you know someone who is, do not click away. This video covers everything you need to know, broken down in plain English. Stay with us until the end. There's a critical warning you absolutely cannot miss. Welcome back to Global Immigration Scope, your trusted source for the latest visa and immigration news from around the world. My name is Host Name, and today we are breaking down the April 2026 U.S. Visa Bulletin, officially released by the U.S. Department of State's Bureau of Consular Affairs. USCIS has also confirmed its instructions for how applicants must use this bulletin. Now, if you are new to the channel and wondering, what exactly is the Visa Bulletin? Here's a quick explanation. Every single month, the U.S. government releases a document called the Visa Bulletin. Think of it as a traffic signal for green card applicants. It tells you whether your application can move forward, whether you can file paperwork, or whether you still have to wait. It covers two groups of people, those seeking family-sponsored green cards and those seeking employment-based green cards. The April 2026 bulletin brings significant forward movement, and the information in it applies starting April 1st, 2026. Let's get into the details. The U.S. Department of State has released the April 2026 Visa Bulletin, and USCIS has confirmed that employment-based applicants must continue to use the dates for filing chart this month. The bulletin reflects continued forward movement across multiple employment-based categories, reinforcing a multi-month trend rather than a one-time shift. This is a really important question. The State Department's April Visa Bulletin carries over last month's note attributing the recent broad advancement in most cutoff dates to the decrease in consular immigrant visa issuance rates, which in turn is due to various actions taken by the Trump administration, including the nationality-based travel ban affecting nationals of almost 40 countries and the immigrant visa processing pause affecting nationals of 75 countries. In simple terms, because fewer people from certain countries can currently get their visas processed at U.S. consulates abroad, there are now more unused visa numbers available in the system. The government is redirecting those numbers, which is causing dates to move forward faster than normal. When does this take effect? All changes in the April 2026 Visa Bulletin apply from April 1st, 2026, and run through the end of the month. Who is affected? This update affects skilled workers and professionals waiting for employment-based green cards, especially in the EB1, EB2, and EB3 categories Indian and Chinese nationals who have been waiting years, sometimes decades. In the backlog, applicants from rest of the world countries who are seeing dramatic improvements. Family-sponsored applicants, particularly spouses and children of permanent residents. Let's now break this down category by category. We will focus on the final action dates, the dates that determine when a green card can actually be approved and issued. EB1 China and India will advance 1 month from March 1st, 2023 to April 1st, 2023. All other countries, including rest of world, Mexico, and Philippines, remain current, meaning applicants with any priority date can move forward immediately. Tan's Law. In the EB2 category, India's cutoff date pushes forward to July 15, 2014, an advance of over 300 days from where it was. EB2 China remains unchanged at September 1, 2021. The EB2 cutoff date for all other countries is now current for April 2026. Murthy Law Firm. This is enormous. If you are from any country other than India or China and you have an approved EB2 petition, your category is now current, meaning you could be eligible to file or get approved right now. For Indian nationals, a jump of over 300 days is genuinely significant progress, even though the backlog for India EB2 remains long. The EB3 category for the rest of world and Mexico advances significantly from October 6, 2023 to June 1, 2024. The EB3 category for Philippines stays at August 1, 2023. EB3 India's cutoff date remains at November 15, 2013. China's EB3 cutoff date moves slightly forward to June 15, 2021. Tan's Law. For the EB5 unreserved categories, China will advance by 2 weeks to September 1, 2016, and India will remain at May 1, 2022. All other countries will remain current. In the family-sponsored categories, major movement can be seen for most categories. The dates for filing for the F2A category, spouses and children of permanent residents, Masai, will become current in April. Visa Lawyer Blog. This is great news for families who have been waiting to unite with their loved ones in the U.S. Here is another major point. The release of April's Visa Bulletin marks the 6th straight month that foreign nationals in both family and employment-based categories can use the dates for filing chart to file an adjustment of status. Manifest law. What does this mean practically? Even if your final action date hasn't been reached yet, you may still be able to file your I-485 adjustment of status application, which unlocks important benefits like work authorization and travel documents while you wait. This enables more employees already in the U.S. to move into the adjustment phase, improving work authorization stability, travel flexibility, and retention, even as final approval timelines remain backlog-driven. Newland Chase. So, what does all of this actually mean for you? If you are from rest-of-world countries other than India, China, or Philippines, this is genuinely excellent news. EB2 is now current on the final action date chart, and EB3 has moved forward by 8 months. If your priority date is established and your paperwork is in order, you could be looking at green card approval very soon. If you are from India, the movement in EB2 by over 300 days is meaningful, but let's be realistic. The backlog for Indian nationals in both EB2 and EB3 still stretches back more than a decade. Progress is happening, but patience remains essential. If you are from China, EB2 saw no movement this month, and EB3 advanced only slightly. The large number of pending Chinese applicants continues to create pressure on available visa numbers. For family-sponsored applicants, especially spouses and children of green card holders in the F2A category, the dates for filing becoming current is a practical opportunity to begin filing paperwork and accessing early benefits. Each update reflects a balance between congressionally mandated visa caps and shifting demand across countries and visa categories. While some months bring little change, even modest movement can open filing windows for thousands of applicants, or close them just as quickly. Newsweek. Now, let's talk about what could happen next. Here's the critical warning we mentioned at the start of this video, and this comes directly from the State Department itself. The April Visa Bulletin continues to warn that if demand for immigrant visa numbers increases and/or the government revises its restrictive immigrant visa actions, it may be necessary to retrogress some of these dates later in the fiscal year. The fiscal year ends on September 30th, 2026. Fragamen. In plain English, retrogression means dates could move backwards. If the travel bans are lifted, or if a court overturns the immigrant visa processing pause, then suddenly the demand for visas will spike, and the government may have to pull back the dates that have been advancing. Immigration attorneys and analysts say applicants should expect cautious movement following the gains seen in April. Historically, the government slows or stabilizes priority date advances mid-spring as it assesses visa demand for the remainder of the fiscal year. Newsweek. The April 2026 Visa Bulletin provides hope for immigrants waiting patiently for their green card, but the right move depends on where you are in your immigration journey. Manifest law. Our advice? Act while the window is open. If you are eligible to file, speak to a qualified immigration attorney as soon as possible and do not wait. Windows in immigration can close quickly and without warning. We will continue monitoring the May 2026 Visa Bulletin closely, and as soon as it is released, we will have a full breakdown ready for you right here on this channel. The April 2026 Visa Bulletin brings some of the most significant forward movement we have seen across employment-based green card categories in recent months. EB2 is now current for most of the world. India's EB2 dates jumped forward by over 300 days. USCIS continues to allow the dates for filing chart for the 6th consecutive month. and family-sponsored categories, including F2A, are seeing real progress. However, caution is essential. The State Department has explicitly warned that retrogression is possible before September 30th, 2026, if policies shift or demand increases. Stay informed, stay prepared, and always consult with a licensed immigration attorney before making any filing decisions. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel reach more people who need this information. Drop your questions or your country and visa category in the comments below, and we will do our best to address them. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an important immigration update. Thank you for watching Global Immigration Scope. Stay informed and subscribe for the latest immigration news and visa updates from around the world.